pretty sure y'all are wondering why I'm in my PJs. I had a couple thoughts and I wanted to share them with you guys about turning negatives into positive. So yeah, we're gonna get into that today. I mean, tonight. Technically, it's still today, but it's at night. Okay. All right. So a mini backstory to this. So my friends and I are all encountering things as 2020 is doing to all of us. And at this rate, I just feel like a lot of things are now starting to be addressed. And I feel like some of these things, just for me personally, I'm pretty sure that there are some things going on like this in other people's lives. I just want to touch upon it because I'm pretty sure that, like I said, some people are probably going through the same thing. And I want everybody to know that it's okay. Like, it's okay to have certain thoughts, but it's not okay to dwell on them. So you have to always think about how we're going to change those things into a positive light, because you don't want to dwell on things that are negative. So the thought came into my mind and I literally had to just write it down immediately, because if I'm thinking of something and I don't write it down, I know y'all know how mommy brain goes. So it'll be gone forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
Like, that thought just disappeared. It won't even come back. Like, it's gone. One of the first things that I wanted to talk about were things that we do as moms, things that we know that we probably shouldn't do, but we do them anyway. So the first thing is that we compare ourselves to other moms. It's facts. It's just something that we do. We compare ourselves to other moms, or we compare certain situations that we have, and we need to stop doing that because it's only affecting us mentally here, and then physically we feel it. And that can lead to bigger problems. Like, we are putting ourselves in stressful situations that we don't need to be doing. So an example of that would be comparing yourself, either if it's materialistic or how somebody looks, which is what we're going to get into too. Don't do it. Like, everything that glitters is not gold. They are living their lives just like you living your life, and every mom is different. Every parenting style is different. Everything is different. Like, every mom is completely different. Y'all might share certain things, certain values, morals, things like that, but every mom still has their own way of doing things. So don't compare yourself. You're doing just fine, okay? You're doing great. I would say a positive way to change that would be, if you know this mom personally, hell, ask them for advice. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame. And if you want to know how to do something from another mom, ask them for their advice. And if you can't seek the answers from that mommy friend that you have, or I guess you would say acquaintance, look it up online. That's what Google's for. So look it up online. It shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so that's how we're changing that negative to that positive. Number 2, do not body shame yourself. Okay? Because moms do it all the time. They are trying to have this snapback, which some moms snap back. I have a best friend right now. It looks like she didn't even have her child. It looks like she just out here living without stretch marks, and she looks great. Me, I still have my stretch marks. I still have my little pouch, my little mommy fupa. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. My body's not like, she had one child. I had two. My body's not gonna snap back like that. And there is no like what you see in the media. Sometimes that really does happen. I didn't believe it. I just thought everybody just they somehow got some work done. Okay, but seeing my best friend now, knowing that it's not necessarily true. So everybody is at their own pace. Everybody is everybody's bodies and their genetics work differently. Nobody's body is the same. Don't compare it to somebody else's body. That's just no. So here's how we're gonna change that to positive. So remember that every childbirth is different, right? Every childbirth is different. Every healing process is going to be different, because I have my children naturally. Some people have C-section, some people have both, if you have multiples. But you have to let your body do what it's going to do. Like, it's going to do what it's going to do. So you can't force it to do what you want it to do, unless, like I said, you're going to get the work done. So if you don't want to work out, which it takes a long time. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working out for 2.5 years on and off. And actually, I take that back. I'd be lying if I said that. I didn't start working out again fully. I would say it took me, I want to say a year after the twins. Because I wasn't ready. I still wanted to kind of eat the way I wanted to do. I still was kind of like not even focused on that snapback. I knew I was popping without the snapback. I mean, obviously now it's different, but and you gotta have that confidence too. If you know you popping, act like you popping. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with you acting like you popping, because you are at the end of the day. So start acting like it, because you are. We're gonna move on to the third negative that we're gonna turn into a positive. Do not compare your kids to somebody else's kids. Once again, do not compare your kids to somebody else's kids. Do not have this thought, okay? Your children will do their own thing. Someone else's kids are going to do their own thing. Everybody is on their own skill level of doing things. For example, I was trying to body train my children way too early. I was trying to do it at kind of like the year mark. Like they were about to turn, they were about to turn like 2. They weren't ready for that. And because I saw that somebody else's child was already doing that, I felt like I was behind as a mom. And I had to take that step back and say, yeah, I think I'm moving too fast. I'm trying to force my children to do something that I want them to do because I saw that somebody else's kids was doing it. And they weren't ready for that. So I was over here looking like a fool because I was trying to get them to do what somebody else's kids was doing. So yeah, no. Don't do that. They're all gonna learn differently, and especially if you have a boy and a girl. I'm learning this right now. I feel like sometimes I'm living in a science experiment because with Jackson, he physically can do everything quicker than Madison. As opposed to Madison, mentally, she does everything way quicker than Jackson. But she's not that strong. And I'm not saying that Jackson is obviously dumb, because my kids are smart. But what I am saying is that certain things he picks up a tad bit slower. Women mature faster than men. Your children are going to learn at their own pace. They're going to do everything the way that they want to do it. The positive to this negative, you must learn to go with the flow of your kids. You can't make them do anything that they're not ready for. You can't. Like, you really can't. There's no way. Don't try. If they ain't ready for it, don't force them. Sorry, it's late and I'm in the living room by myself, so I don't have the time. So, negative number 4 would be, it's a huge one. It's a really big one, because I do it. I know for a fact people do this. I've seen it. Do not shame. Do not shame your parents for how they raised you into your new profound parenting skills of today, because it's not right. You're still living, you're still here, you still made it. Okay, I'm not saying that everything that every parent did was right, because my parents didn't always do the best. I feel like sometimes emotionally, with my own emotional things that was happening with me, or that was going on. No, I don't feel like everything was the best. It didn't get better until I got older, and that's not a bad thing. Everybody has to work on their own stuff. Everybody gotta work on their own stuff. It takes time, but do not shame them for things that they did to you. So, I need everybody to kind of remember this, because it is important. If you're my age, which obviously I'm 28 years old, and if your parents are like in their 50s, maybe even their late 40s, they were babies trying to raise babies. They were babies trying to raise babies, and that probably wasn't the easiest thing. It wasn't. I know firsthand that it probably wasn't, because I had the twins. 26. It's not always the easiest thing. It's a learning experience. You're learning from them, they're learning from you, and you continue to keep going. So I'm not saying that it's right for some of the things that happen, but what I am saying is that you have to have a little sympathy, a little empathy for your parents if they're around that time, because their parents didn't give them all the necessary tools to make sure that they were good parents, because back most dads 1960s, 70s were not always the greatest, I would say. I know just from experience, like I just hear a lot of people's stories, so they didn't have anybody to look up to, or mothers too. They didn't have anybody to look up to, so here they go having babies. We're the product, and now we're trying to break these generational curses that it's just like, what the? So, the positive to this, try to be understanding to your parents as best as you can. As best as you can. I had to learn to be very patient. I've had to have many conversations with my parents. It's not always easy, but those conversations have to be had. So try to have them if you can. If you can't have them, try to let go of what's hurting you so you can heal, so you can raise your babies the way you need to raise them. It's positive. Find help. Do therapy. Talk to somebody. I don't know, is we a little serious today? Number 5. Be content with who you are. Don't try to keep up with other people and their lives. It's exhausting to try to keep up with any and everybody who is doing better than you or who you think is doing better than you. It could be a whole facade and you have no idea. You think that somebody's life is more perfect than yours. Baby girl. It's not. Remember to be you. Always remember to be you. Do what you gotta do for you. Do what you gotta do to be a good mom. Live your life the best way that you know how to live your life. No one can live your life but you. And you don't be out here living a lie. Liar. No, but for real, in all seriousness, you're not trying to be out here living somebody else's life. You need to be out here living your own life. And like I said, you're doing fine. You just need to work on you. Everybody is in self-improvement. Everybody is a work in progress. Everybody is running their own race at their own pace. Don't be out here trying to be like the hare when you should be out here moving like the tortoise. No. Know your boundaries. Know your limits. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine. Okay? So, what I want y'all to take away from our little discussion today, don't have those negative thoughts in your mind. Change them. Change them.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Change them. Okay? Change them, because it's only gonna get worse if you continue to keep doing what you're doing. Period. So, can we do that? Can we do that? Please? Please? Because I want to see you flourish as a person. I want to see you grow as a person. I want to see you out here living your best life. I ain't got time with you. You know what I mean, right? Okay? Live your best life. Live your best mommy life. Live your best MILF life. Okay? Because we all out here popping as, all right, not trying to get explicit out here, but you know you, the indestructible.
I am the powerful, the pleasurable, the indestructible moosh.
All right, out here. So make sure that you just pumping your own head up every day. You pumping your head up. You pumping the kids' head up. You just out here with all the confidence in the world. Don't play yourself. There's a lot of other people out here trying to play you. Be your biggest cheerleader. If no one is out here cheering for you, you need to cheer for you. And at the bottom line, that's the most important cheerleader. You can always do what you want when you're popping and you're out here growing, flourishing, being the best you can be, sis. Them negative thoughts, brush that off your shoulder.
Turn up your shoulder, you gotta get. Turn up your shoulder, you gotta.
Because you don't need it. Okay? Hope that this helped. Hope this made you feel better. Hope this bring a little light in your life today. Tonight. Y'all know what I mean. Okay? Probably by the time y'all see this, it's gonna be the morning. The afternoon. Whenever you decide to watch this video. And by the way, I hope that you liked it. I want you to comment, subscribe, hit that notification ding dong. Okay, notification bell, so you don't miss out on me and all my goofiness, you know. Because like I said, I want to make y'all laugh. I'm trying to make y'all smile. I'm trying to make y'all feel good in here. We are on this journey together, always. I got you. As long as you got me, I got you. We out here. I got you, babe. All right? And I'll see you back for my next video. Bye.